And that is okay. So we did surgery. How long ago?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Here it is. We're about 24 hours later. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as pain?
0.
Are you really?
Yeah.
0.
0.
Did I pay you to say that?
No.
I want to ask you all day. You know,
Yeah.
I've like there's 3 times I've like almost asked you, and I like to wait because I want to be authentic. I was like,
Yeah.
that's truly. It seems crazy even for me.
Yeah.
I've done this over and over again. A 0 out of 10, and we took out all of your teeth.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. So
True.
good job.
True.
And it reflects on you and also that guy next to you too, because
Yeah.
you guys did a
Took
good
good
job.
care of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you turn and take off your mask and show your son first,
Okay.
and then you'll turn and get to see it yourself. Okay? Tell me.
You ready? You ready?
Yep.
Wow.
Good luck.
It looks really good. Wow.
It's not nice.
Go ahead and put your mask back on. All right, and you ready to see it? This is a big moment for you, I can tell. Go ahead and take it off and take a look.
Wow. Holy cow. You got the shape right, for sure. Definitely white. But compared to those, anything would be white.
Okay, go ahead and take off the pictures over here.
Oh.
So you want to see what your before and after looks like?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yep. go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They look too white, do they?
You're just not
I
used to
think they
it.
look natural.
Yeah.
I like
Is
that.
it natural?
Yeah.
Yeah, look how dirty those are.
So, do you notice the difference in where the chin's at?
Kind of
Side
like a different
profile?
person.
I noticed it a lot.
Yeah,
Right.
over here.
See that chin going down. Do you see? You're still swollen, but look how much younger because you have a longer face. You see that? Just like a matter of a few millimeters makes a big difference.
Yeah, I don't even know that guy over there. It's tripping me out a little bit. It looks totally different. Wow.
And this is just version 1. This is Dr. Hendricks after just one conversation and some scans. This is what we kind of came up with, and I think I hit the target that I was kind of envisioning. But the cool thing is that you have a few months to kind of take them for a test drive.
Yeah.
You're already speaking better than I expected. I mean, in the last 10 minutes since I talked to you, you're already
Yeah.
speaking better, but it'll get better and better. The big difference between these and your finals are going to be that these are like with training wheels. They're not sharp. They're not meant to chew or eat. They're for just good old-fashioned looks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want you to stay on a soft diet. Make sure you're not chewing, the all-American hamburgers, chicken, steak.
Okay.
You're going to probably lose a little bit of weight. That's
That's what
good.
I'm going for.
Call it the dream dental diet. So, but the nice thing, like I said, we'll come back to the drawing board after a few months, and you can tell us at that time. Most likely, what I guess you'd probably say is that you actually probably like the shade. Right now, it's a lot,
Yeah.
and with these lights on too, it kind of makes it look even more bright.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is that we can always drop the shade down a little bit.
Okay.
Make sure that you water pick with these in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Once
Okay.
the sutures and it feels like it's healed up pretty well,
Mm-hmm.
then you can start to introduce the water pick.
Okay.
Use the syringe until then,
Okay.
okay? And then yes, it's okay to for you to use this toothbrush on these,
Okay.
okay? A spin brush is what I recommend.
Spin brush.
Spin
okay.
brush. Don't use. There is a polish on these that does kind of wear off if you push too hard.
Okay.
So to be, don't be crazy. You're only gonna have these for a few months, but if you're like a big coffee drinker,
Mm.
they do darken a little bit.
Okay.
If you're like really brushing, it's like you can take like the surface off, right?
Gotcha.
So just know that like don't go getting crazy on them
Okay.
unless you don't mind it going a little bit darker. Maybe if you think they're too light, you can do that.
Go start drinking 3 times.
this material is not anything like it looks nice, but trust me, this compared to the zirconia, imagine you think this looks good, it's gonna be like 90% better than this. It'll have a lot of the same shades, but because of the zirconia is just, you can add so much more detail into it. Okay, so there's just limitations that we have with this. So
Gotcha.
okay, questions?
Still tripping me out.
You
Look like a different person.
do, right?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. You can take all those pictures with you, just so you know. If you don't want them, it's okay too. You won't hurt my feelings, but I mean, you might hurt my feelings. But what? They didn't take the pictures. I don't think you liked it. Actually, I have actually had my feelings hurt by a patient where they're like, "I didn't like it as much." I'm a pretty sensitive guy, but I go from like sadness to like anger. I'm like, how did they not like it?
I worked all afternoon for it.
But at the end of the day, like once you have some time to really look at them, take pictures with them, I think that you'll be happy.
Yeah.
And if you're not, I make you a promise that we will get to right where you want to be.
Okay.
So you'll have the same homework in 4 months. You're gonna come back and you're gonna give me, bring me 3 pictures or get a clear picture of something, the changes you want, and
I
we'll.
think I like the shape of them.
Good.
I think you hit that on the nail.
Oh, and the other thing too that I want to tell you, and then I promise I'll be done. So these teeth, if you're like, hey, why is it that I'm not hitting? Why are some of the teeth not touching? Again, training wheels. If I give you like a really fast car right now, you could do some damage.
Yeah.
So the teeth are hitting in a couple of key areas. You'll notice they're hitting a little in the front and they're hitting the back, but there's portions that's not hitting. That's all on purpose. I really don't want to have them hitting too much because your risk of causing the implants to fail and overloading them is kind of high.
That makes sense.
So just know that when we go to the finals, that's the changes. They get sharp, you get sharp teeth, and they come together all.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, man, I think you're great. I'm really appreciative that you trusted us. I want to say thank you to my team here, the ones that are still here. It's kind of late, but the gal behind you, Valentina, she's my angel that keeps me sane in surgery and prosthetics. And then my mom and Lisa here, we're all one big family. So Hairson actually, I designed the teeth, but Hairson actually did the gums and put the tint on it, and so I want to recognize him even though he's not here. So
everyone did such a good job.
okay. Do you have any questions? I've been talking to your son. I've been talking to him and giving him a little bit of advice here and there. He's kind of quiet. Good kid though.
He's
I
a
really
little
mean
bit
that.
like me when it comes to quiet.
I'm like, what are you doing with your life? He's like, I'm not sure. I'm like, let's talk about this. He said, no, I'm a coach in my off time. All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
All right, thank you.
You got it, man.